welcome to our daily word. This morning, it's Monday morning, the start of a new week. Glad you could join me for our time together. So thanks for a couple days of break last week, Thursday and Friday. We had a great time just being gone for a couple of days, being in Holmes County, going to the zoo yesterday with all the kids and the grandkids. We had a great time. If you missed worship yesterday, it was great. Church council members led worship and they were excellent. All of them did an excellent job. So thanks to them for handling that yesterday. I appreciate it. So it's a beautiful day today on this Monday. Today is Daily Word number 895 in our long journey together. So before we go any further, I want to place flame to my Christ candle. This reminder of the presence of the Holy Spirit with each of us. And so if you have your candle, I invite you to light it as well. And as always, I'm grateful that you carve out time to be with me and that you offer greetings when you join in, whenever that might be. A reminder that this Wednesday, we have a Spring Wednesday night, and we are going to talk about the 23rd Psalm, the beloved 23rd Psalm, and just what it means. And I've been doing a lot of study about it, and so have some interesting conversation to have with you all. Come for dinner at 6 o'clock. We're still working on what that menu looks like. One thing I really know is that Mindy Heiler's baking cookies, which may be good enough for us. And then we'll decide the menu between now and then. So today, from Psalm 30, verse 5, probably familiar words, but they are powerful words for us. For God's anger is but for a moment. God's favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may linger for the night, but joy comes in the morning. We have this push in life, it seems, to live in the moment. Now, to show up and be in real time, and be really mindful of where we are, that's an always needful kind of thing. But it seems to me we've all been consumed then by moments of anger, regret, and sorrow and anguish. And sometimes it seems like those moments last for weeks and months and years. Some people carry these kinds of things forever and ever and ever. Moments of anger, regret, and sorrow and anguish and a lack of forgiveness. But it seems to me that life is more than accumulation of the good and the bad moments that we experience. We have forever and a day on Wednesday nights during the season of Lent. We talked about our core. You know that. We've talked about it. We talked about our core and what's at our core. And for Holly, always, I would go back to her, and the word for Holly always has been hope. The word hope. Hope that's at our core. The scripture reminds us to hope in the Lord. Life is the hope that defies current desperation. Hope defies the current desperation that we find ourselves in. And life is love that's greater than our present animosities, and faith that keeps us moving forward even when we think we've already experienced the best that there is. We yesterday went to the zoo, and we love doing these adventures. We have them carved out for us. We've gone to the aquarium, we've gone to the Columbus Zoo, we got many more things, but yesterday I said to Carter, what's our next adventure? And he said, camping. Now that one's easy, right? It's kind of built in, and we just have to get it ready. But he said, camping. Of all the things that we could do, together we experienced the eclipse, which was amazing. We went to the zoo. But Carter said our next adventure is camping. And I wonder for us, if we looked at life through the eyes of my 6-year-old grandson, as a reminder that God works through us. And when we think we've experienced the best there is, the next thing is the best, and the next thing is the best. God's anger, if we think we experience it, it's but for a moment, but God's favor, it lasts for a lifetime. Weeping lingers for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And God has a way of working and blending them all together just to make our lives better than we ever thought possible. It's fun for me, and you've all probably done it as well, to see the world through the eyes of a 6-year-old and a couple of 4-year-olds and an almost 2-year-old and an 18-month-old, to see the world through their eyes. The animals, they all got their faces painted yesterday. Just the ride on the electric scooter with me, this amazing thing. This push to live in the moment and to show up is needed. But it's this reminder that God is present with us in all things, and that we're called to keep moving forward, knowing the best is yet to come for all of us, no matter who we are or where we've been and what our age is. So, thanks for joining me. Thanks for living life with me. Thanks for helping me realize how God blends this all together in amazing ways, because that's who we are, and that's how we live our lives together, and that's what faith calls us to. Help us, God, to not let the bitter moments miss life. To not let the better moments of our lives cause us to miss life. I think that's what happens to us, and we should work hard to move past it. So, that's our word for today. Thanks for joining me for our time together, as always. Thanks for joining in. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, Wednesday night, join us at 6 o'clock for our Spring Wednesday night. As always, know of God's love that surrounds you and know of my love for you. Have a great day.